is Dakota Collina, and this is ASB DC.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and I went on the DC ASB trip.
So I'm Alex Lopez. I went on one of the alternative spring breaks. We went to Washington, DC, and our theme was food justice.
So what I want everyone back at IC to know about Alternative Spring Break is that it's a service trip in many ways, not just one. It's social services. You do some manual labor and it feels real good because working with your hands is awesome. And it's really an experience of cultural awareness.
Okay, so the most meaningful thing that happened on this trip was definitely working with the DC Central Kitchen. The kitchen is essentially a tool to help people empower themselves for life, and they teach them life skills. And these are people that have come from really hard backgrounds and have been in jail, have had drug issues, have had really tough upbringings, things like that. And they take them from the community, people who they think have potential to change their lives, and they make them into really amazing people.
I think that was a really interesting experience to work with people who had experienced food insecurity and all sorts of other social ills, and now we're like functioning members of society, making a living wage in DC and contributing to this great program, DC Central Kitchen.
Something I want everyone at IC to know is how prominent the issue of food justice is, not even in Ithaca, New York, but also in really affluent cities like Washington, DC, which is where we went on our alternative spring break. And not only that, but it's very complicated, and there are a lot of different parts that go into distributing food and making sure that it's healthy for everyone that they're giving it to.
I think it's hard because there's a lot of injustice you knew that was there, that you actually have to look in the eye. The work itself is actually really fun. We got to put food into boxes for deliveries for elderly people and seniors living in the DC area. And although it was all assembly stuff or repetitious activities, it was all really fun.
The work everyone's doing is amazing, but it really is a certain type of work giving people that specific human need of food, and I really felt like what we did all week really impacted the community around us.
Coming here and working with the various organizations that do so much good work, we find out that they really depend on us, on all of the volunteers. It's amazing how much we accomplish and how much wouldn't get done if there weren't people to come and do it.
The food justice aspect of this part was awesome, but getting to know people, other IC students who I most likely would not have met if I hadn't done this trip, was something that was really special to me. And working with them and seeing how they reacted to what we were doing and how it touched them also was really cool.
And the one experience that I think I'll take away from this the most is working at City Blossoms and meeting one of the Mighty Green students who really taught me that life is going to be hard regardless of where you come from, regardless if you have wealth, if you don't, but it's really the perspective that we have on life and the decisions that we choose to make about how we react to the obstacles we face in life.
ASB is just something more people need to consider. Is we joked sometimes, yeah, you could be in Cancun right now, but I think there's a lot more to be said of using your free time to really be introspective while helping others, and learning what community service means to you and the part it can play in the rest of your life and growing up is just a really big deal. And I think that ASB is an amazing opportunity to do that.